What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today. Another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about camera assistant settings you should change on your Galaxy S24 Ultra. Going to be explaining what some of these settings do, which ones I change, why I change them, and explain some of the reasons why it might be a good idea for you to do so as well. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys that we do have the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 mystery boxes up for pre-order. Those are already, you can go out and sign up your interest for that. And then if you do buy the phone through our affiliate link, you get a free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand. The full program's announced on our website. We cover shipping and everything. All you have to do is have a US shipping address, use our affiliate link to purchase. You get all those cool accessories. We send them out. We use the affiliate income to fund the boxes. If you sign up here for the newsletter, email, phone model, you'll get information about that when it launches. Also, today, Jonathan, my son, he didn't have the dinos, but he wanted me to show you guys these Pokemon cards. We've got Snorlax and Mimikyu, two that he pulled out of some ETBs this past weekend. We will have some dinos coming back, though. Don't worry, the dinos and animals aren't going anywhere. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. For those of you who don't know much about Camera Assistant, if you go into the main camera application on your Galaxy device and go up to the settings, the Camera Assistant is now built into the main camera settings. So if you scroll down, right here below vibration feedback and above the privacy permissions for the camera, you find Camera Assistant. This was originally a good lock module. It started out as a good lock module, but then it was eventually integrated into the camera settings. So as long as you have Camera Assistant available, it'll be inside of the camera settings itself. A couple of things that I recommend turning on or turning off, because some of these things are on by default, and I feel like they should actually be off by default. The first one is zoom shortcuts. So you can go in here and customize which shortcuts you want to have on your zoom. You can do 2x, 10x, and 100x. I just turn them all on, although I don't use the 100x that often, so if I were to turn one of them off, it would probably be the 100x. The 2x zoom shortcut is very, very useful, especially since the 3x is pretty much the default smallest zoom available on the camera application. So it's really nice to have the option to turn on these other zoom shortcuts if you find them useful. Auto HDR, capture more details in the bright and dark areas of your pictures and videos. Definitely recommend turning that on. Picture softening, off, medium, or high. This really is a personal preference thing, but considering that Samsung does a pretty good job with balancing the sharpness and the brightness of your photos, in my opinion, in the stock software, I choose to leave that off. Now, this is probably one of the most important ones, auto lens switching. This lets the camera pick between the best lens based on zoom, lighting, and distance to the subject. Very often, the AI, the computational software that Samsung has for the camera app, will choose a camera that doesn't really make sense for your particular lighting or particular scene. So I like to turn this off so I can manually choose which lens I want to use, and then the computational algorithm isn't trying to do that in the background for me. Distortion correction, automatically fix bowing or bending lines caused by lens and perspective distortion. This is certainly a good thing because if you do get an image that's distorted, the computational photography algorithm will try to fix that the best it can. Doesn't really hurt your pictures, and you can really only improve them for this particular setting. High resolution settings, you can use both adaptive pixel and upscale digital zoom. These will allow you to reduce noise and also get a little bit better digital zoom photos. So I leave both of these on. They really only, again, improve your photos. Not really much you can do to sacrifice quality with those. Down here, we have some that have to do with the speed of actually taking photos, which is always a hot topic when it comes to Samsung phones. What Quick Tap Shutter does is if you turn this on, the picture will be taken as soon as you touch the shutter button, not when you release your finger. So it has the appearance of making it seem like the photo is being taken slightly faster, but it really isn't. It's just that it's taking the photo, when you do this, it's not that the actual capture is faster, it's that the photo is taken a little bit sooner, so it seems faster to you. This one is prioritize focus over speed. If you really care about the quality of your photos, this will make sure that the camera is fully focused on the subject before it prioritizes how fast it actually captures the image. So I prefer to leave this on because I obviously want to get a very clear image and I don't care too much about the speed of the shutter, how fast it captures. So that is something that I definitely recommend if you care more about quality than how fast the photos are taken. Video recording in photo mode, touch and hold the shutter button to record video in photo mode. Some people don't like this because they say they accidentally trigger the video recording sometimes. That would be the only reason to turn it off. I use this quite a bit, honestly. I have kids, you have pets, etc. I think it's something worth leaving on. Timer multi-photo options. You can do 1, 3, 5, or 7 pictures. Basically, this is if you're going to do your timer, then it can take either 1, 3, 5, or 7. That way, if you're taking like a selfie or a group shot, it'll take a whole bunch of them, and then you can just decide which the best one is at the end and delete the others. That's a pretty useful feature if you are taking group shots to use. The next one down here is depth of field adapter correction. Automatically correct images flipped by external depth of field adapters. This is only if you're really using one. This is only applied in Pro and Pro Video mode, so probably not going to be something most people are going to use. Anamorphic lens correction. This is automatically de-squeeze previews in videos to correct distortion from external anamorphic lenses. This is only if you're using an external lens, so most people that's also not going to apply. Audio monitoring. So this is a nice feature. When you're shooting video, you can play the sound being recorded through your Bluetooth headphones, a Bluetooth speaker, whatever you want to monitor the audio. This is a very useful feature if you shoot a lot of video. I obviously do for the channel, so it's something I use quite a bit to monitor audio. That's a feature I like. Maybe not something, again, that everyone will use, but if you do shoot a lot of video that you want to use and upload and share, it is a useful option to have. Camera timeout. You can change the length of the camera timeout. I usually like to set it to around 2 or 5 because, again, since I do take a lot of video, sometimes I'm working on getting lighting and things like that correct. Dim screen while recording. I do like to do this as well after like 2 to 5 minutes of no input. That just saves some battery life. At the end of the day, it's still recording the video. You just save some battery life from the display drawing battery. And clean preview on HDMI display. Show the camera preview without settings or buttons on HDMI. This, again, is mainly if you have like a monitor that you're using to look at your video to make sure it looks good. A lot of people, like us creators on YouTube, use this while you're shooting content to make sure it's looking crisp. That's something you can enable inside Camera Assistant as well. Anyway, that's an overview of kind of my take on Camera Assistant settings. If you haven't played with them, they're worth dialing in. Some settings that are additional to the regular camera settings. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification video for more videos like this. Also, if you guys want to sign up for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Watch 7 Galaxy Ring mystery boxes that will be coming out later this year, you can get notified of when those do go live. Sign up for the newsletter there to be notified when the boxes are live and available. I appreciate you checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.